So I'm reading the face of Karen Reed. She was accused of killing her Boston police officer slash boyfriend. So I'm not a fan of reading these kind of faces because there's always, is she guilty? Is she not? I'm just going to read the tea leaves and tell you what my thoughts are. So there's 9 face shapes, and she is a rather classic king face, very strong jaw. King faces, they're natural leaders, see both sides of the fence, but they like to have their own way. Get a little cranky if they don't get it. She's someone that likes to have her own way. That's always an interesting kind of thing. Then we like to look at the right and left eye. So the right eye is what we show to the world. It's our public persona. It's our mother's influence. The left is our true inner private self. Her right eye, she's very focused, but she's very intense. Her left eye, it's hard to put math to these things. I wish I could give you very specifics. This is what you look for this, but it's kind of uncaring and kind of heartless. It's an uncomfortable thing to comment about someone that is being accused of killing someone, but I'm just telling you, she looks uncaring and kind of heartless. And then we like to look at the features of the face, and everything that jumps out at me will jump out at you as we go along. And you'll say, wow, yeah, I do see that. And the first thing that jumps out at me are her eyebrows. They're very high set, which means kind of high standards, but oftentimes kind of aloof, almost a detached feeling. She's very selective in who she chooses as friends. When you see this in someone, they're extremely selective. Her eyebrows are also kind of coming in on an angle, an upward sloping situation. This indicates someone who's very critical. They had critical parents, but she's a critical individual. These high standards that she has, she'll be very critical about those people around her. Sometimes the thing that is diagnostic is what should be there and isn't. At her age, if you'll notice, I have these very deep creases coming right here. They're referred to as fa-ling lines, F-A-L-I-N-G. Fa-ling means purpose and spiritual strength. She should have them. You cannot Botox these away and fill these things in. They're really about caring about mankind. So I'm a little disturbed that she doesn't have fa-ling lines. Vladimir Putin doesn't have fa-ling lines. So it can be a kind of an interesting thing to notice. Tip of her nose, she has what we refer to as a gourmand nose. She is a quality over quantity individual. I'm not so sure she'll go after that quality in the most stellar way. I'm a little concerned in that regard. Upper eyelid, notice how much more puffy it is on that left side. In my world, this is a gallbladder indicator. As a physician, I'm always looking for, what's not right in people. So there's puffiness in the left upper eyelid. Because it's on the left side, it's a male indicator. The emotion of the gallbladder is anger. This is internalized anger over a male. Look, I'm just reading the tea leaves here. I'm not trying to make a diagnostic call, but if I were in the courtroom as a juror, I'd be struggling with her and some of this internalized anger that I see that has to do with the male. Also, her cheeks are slightly sunken, and notice it's a little more sunken on that right side. This is the emotion of a deficiency, and when they're sunken, there is a deficiency. This is despair. This is despair about her right now, and it's her own feeling about what she's going through. She's got a lot of despair going on there. Health-wise, a very healthy gal. We talked about the gallbladder weakness. She's got some adrenal insufficiencies. She's under a lot of stress. Got a little hook-shaped line here in her chin. That's the start of a hook-tipped uterus. That is a Karen Reed. I'll let you make the call. I've already made the call, as you can probably tell from my diagnosis. Would you like your face read? If so, simply go to WTFWhyTheFace.com and click Get Analyzed, and I will absolutely analyze your face, and I hope you'll enjoy it.